Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. So, in our previous class, we have discussed about some of our muscles and the functions of these muscles in our body. So, today we are going to discuss another some of the muscles of our leg and our arms. So, let's start. First is the biceps. So, it is actually present at the upper portion of our arm. Okay, and it is known as biceps means two muscles are there. So it is a two-headed muscle, and both the heads arise on the scapula, that means on the shoulder portion, and join to form a single muscle belly which is attached to the upper forearm. Okay, so it helps to control the motion or the movement in two different joints, means between two different joints. One is the shoulder joint and other is the elbow joint. Okay, so that means it is the upper portion of our arm, that means the biceps are situated at the upper portion of our arm between the shoulder joint and the elbow joint, and at the elbow joint it is used in lifting the forearm like this. So in this figure you can see biceps, that is actually present at the front portion of our forearm, and the triceps, that is actually present at the back portion of our forearm. Okay, so triceps are the three-headed muscles. Tri means three, that means it is a three-headed muscle of the arm, and it is a large muscle at the back portion of our upper arm. Okay, and it is mainly responsible for the extension or the straightening of the arm, extension of the elbow joint or the straightening of our hand or our arm. Okay, next is abdominals or the abs. In figure number 2.9 you can see the triceps muscles, three-headed muscles are there, and it is present at the back portion. Okay, next start with abdominals. So it is a large group of muscles in the front portion of our abdomen. Okay, and it is actually help in our regular breathing movement. Okay, so abdominal muscles play a major role in performing sit-ups. So these muscles are sometimes or informally known as the abs. Abs term, I think you have you have heard from the whoever are doing this gym and all, they are developing the abs, they are having the abs. So there are various abdominal muscles like the rectus abdominis, and two internal and two external obliques, and the transverses. So these muscles generally extend from our rib cage to various places on the pelvis, that means the lower part of our belly. Okay, so the next one is the hip flexors. Okay, so the hip flexors are a group of muscles. It is not only one muscle, it is a group of muscle around the top of the thigh, and that connects to our upper leg, means the upper portion of our leg to our hip. Okay, so these muscles are involved in different types of movements in our body, like the squat, frog jumping, etc. So there are also some various different type of muscles, some adductor muscles, gracilis, etc. So as you can see, figure number 2.10, so these are showing the hip flexor muscles. As you can see, these muscles are connecting the hip portion with the leg, with our leg. So here see adductor, some adductor muscles are there and gracilis are there, and these are connected with the hip muscles. Okay, next come to quadriceps. These two muscles you don't need. Next come to the quadriceps. So quadriceps muscles are four muscles located on the front portion of the thigh. Okay, so it is located on the front portion of the thigh. So these muscles are also called squats. Okay, so these muscles include different type of muscles like rectus muscle, lectus femoris and vastus medialis, like this. So all the quadriceps muscles participate in the extension, like the straightening of the knee joint, and they also help to stabilize the patella, means the knee portion, and to keep it tracking in the straight line. Okay, that means the quadriceps is quite same like the triceps. That means it helps in the straightening or extension of our hand, and here the quadriceps also help the straightening of the knee joint or extension of our leg.